Are you all about that Instagram game?
This guy sure is.
I'm a pro.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Weekday 1-Up.
This is your great source for news that's nerdy and whatnot. But we're not here to talk
Especially
about that today.
not today, though.
Not today, though. Today we're talking about a few other things. First things first, we have a new addition to the crew, the 1-Up crew, and that is Yarlog!
It's Drew Robinson, folks. How you guys doing?
Actually,
I like how you think I was kidding.
It is Yarlog.
Okay, I'll give a moment.
Drew
I
is
thought that was on here before already.
Oh,
No,
he's new.
this is Yarlog. He's our official.
shows that you watch our show.
Yeah, this is our official mascot.
I need to catch up. I'll admit that.
Yarlog, the defender of the world.
Protector of Earth.
Protector of Earth.
Don't even know his name.
Is it?
But this is Drew, and he's our guest.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Drew's our guest
That's
all
cool.
week. So he's going to be here with us. Because apparently we do guests now.
Through thick
We
and
did
thin.
Nate forever, and now we're going to do Drew.
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
So, real quick, before we get started, I do want to just say again, any suggestions you got for future episodes, make sure you drop them because we need them. We need them bad.
In the comments below.
But let's go ahead. What are we talking about today? There's actually a special reason that Drew's on here for today, at least. Actually, Drew, I just remember I got your gum.
You are a thief. How did you get my gum?
It was in my bag from last night.
Oh,
Not
I guess
important.
I'm an
Alright,
idiot
so
then.
today we're here to
I
talk
had one this
about.
morning. I hope it's okay. My breath stank. I was like, I need a gum.
It's alright.
Okay.
Today we're here to talk about something I just heard about for the first time last night, and that's, quote, the Instagram game.
Yeah, I didn't never know about this. Apparently, we're not hip. We're old men. We're not with it. But
We're
Drew,
not with the times.
Drew's very with the times.
Very much so.
He recently made a new Instagram, and if you're not into Instagram, you're not going to care about this at all. But it might be interesting to hear the stupidity of what Drew's about to tell us. No offense, but I find all of this completely stupid.
That's because he's not in the game. He's not in the game. If you're not in the game, it may look stupid to you.
Alright, so explain what the Instagram game is for
Well,
those
really
who
quick
don't know.
before that, our Instagrams, shout out.
Oh, okay. We'll plug them again at the end of the episode for if you miss it. I am Mr. Period Director, and that's not the word period. That's Mr. Period, like in the dot. Director. You can find it in the link below.
And I am Cody Reviews, also written in the link below. And what are you? Because I'm going to definitely have to write it out.
Yeah, you're gonna
I'm
have
Steve Rogers. You know who I am.
Well, I
But
mean,
how do you spell it?
You spell it Steve Rogers, only the E's are as threes.
and it's
It was
Very
a trick
clever.
there.
Eminem
Right?
didn't do that years ago.
Whatever. Okay.
Okay. Oh, and I go by the same name on Snapchat. You want to hit me up? Send me some snaps. I mean, I might not snap you back, but
Oh, and on
I
Snapchat,
might.
Snapchat, I am Jimmy D. Richards. Jimmy Richards.
And Drew's not giving his out.
Oh,
so,
Drew Robinson with the U. DRU_Robinson.
So
All right, so
yeah,
for those who don't know, explain what the Instagram game is.
First of all,
I need to hear this again.
Tell
Maybe it'll
us.
make
you
sense.
only want
this
to play the
time.
Instagram game if you want to get more followers.
So it's
Okay?
all about getting
In
followers.
this new day, everybody wants to have the most followers. You don't want to have 50
Well, I don't-
followers.
I don't really care that much.
Okay, well, not everybody does. Obviously, this guy is a loser. Anyway,
I mean, I like having followers.
I like to have
Followers.
followers. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not about to play a game to get them.
it's not a game. It's a strategy. I just
Okay.
call it the
Let's
Instagram
hear the
game.
strategy.
Okay,
So-
look. First of all, you got to download the app. Okay? It's called Followers. Okay? The app is called Followers. This app tells you who's following you and who you're following, and it tells you how many likes that person has given you or whatever. Basically, it just...
So their engagement to your
Yeah,
Instagram.
okay.
It gives you analysis of your Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So I use that. So what I do...
I might actually get that. That could be helpful.
should
But
do
I don't
that.
think I'm going to do the rest of what you're going to say.
I might,
Okay.
maybe.
Well, after you do that, if you get the app, and the app gives you your list of followers and who's following you, who's not, you simply go on there, you delete who's not following you back. I mean,
Well,
if you're
wait, why would I
following
do
you-
that, though? Okay, well, look, let me just say, I follow, like, Rhett and Link.
Yeah,
I
well,
follow,
those
like-
kind of people, I follow big people, too. They're obviously not going to follow you back unless you're big as well.
Oh, so I don't have to delete
But I'm
them.
just talking about everyday people that you follow.
Now, here's something I'm
Okay, well,
rebuttal
here-
to that. For Cody's case, and I know
Yeah.
my case a little bit, from Cody, I've gotten this from Cody, we've got fans.
Yeah, I have fans from
that
my
follow
YouTube.
us, and no offense, I'm not gonna follow all of them. I follow back sometimes. Okay, yeah, I follow
You
back.
should
a lot.
follow back.
I follow
That's-
back a lot.
He follows
so,
back.
You follow me, I'll follow back.
I don't follow back to every fan that follows me because, like,
It depends on if
I
you're posting
continue to
good
do
stuff.
that,
But that's
I'm
how you
following
get
so many.
big.
They're following me anyway because they like the content I put out on
I know,
YouTube.
but why would you not want to follow your fans back?
I'm not interested in their content. No offense, I'm just saying.
That was not a smart move to say that. I don't think that was a good idea.
I mean, maybe I am. I look at them sometimes. If it's like private and I can't see it, I'm like, oh
Okay.
well.
All right, but besides the point, if you want to get more followers, what I do is, okay, I follow people. If they follow me back, that's fine. But the only thing the app does is says if I'm following somebody, and it'll tell me if I unfollow them. And if they unfollow me, I'll just unfollow them. It's that simple. And if I put a picture up and it doesn't get in a certain amount of likes in a certain amount of time, I don't leave that picture up.
But
I gotta have a lot of likes.
what
on
is
my
the
picture.
certain amount of likes in the certain amount of time? This is what
I mean, last night I told Cody that if I'm gonna get 10 likes in 10 minutes,
10 likes in 10 minutes, dude. 10 minutes. You gotta give that shit an hour.
That's
I don't give.
ridiculous,
That's
man.
too much time. That's
1
ridiculous
hour.
to give it an hour.
Why is that ridiculous?
Bro, if everybody scrolled through your page for an hour and they have not liked it yet, and you
But
have
10
less
minutes,
than 10
like,
likes in an hour,
say
then that's
this.
not good.
So
That's all I
you
got
post
to
a
say.
picture, I'm gonna like it when I see it. But what if you post
Yeah.
it and I don't see it, and it's after those 10 minutes? I'm not gonna see
That's
it.
the risk you take.
That's the risk
That's
you
the
take.
risk you take. That's
That
the
is the
risk of
risk
the
you
game.
take.
Okay?
I'm not gonna go.
I'm not saying this
I'm not
game is
checking my
perfect.
Instagram every 10 minutes to see if you posted a
Well,
picture.
Yeah,
you get
like, I don't do
notifications.
that.
Our phones get notifications. You get notifications.
Mine doesn't get a notification when you upload a picture.
No.
I'm talking about when if somebody likes it. Like,
Yeah, but
put my
I-
phone in our pocket.
I
and
think you're
after I took a
misunderstanding what we're
picture.
trying to say, Drew. What we're trying to say is when I upload a picture, like I uploaded a picture this morning at like 5 in the morning, and
See, I don't
obviously
upload
10 people
pictures
didn't.
at that time.
Well, obviously 10 people didn't like it because it was so early. I had to give them time to jump on. But
And
even if it
also,
wasn't,
I put
then-
into my strategy. I don't put up pictures when people's are not going to see them. Okay, I don't put up pictures at 5 in the morning when nobody's awake.
Okay.
They're
When
gonna
I put
see
up
it
pictures,
later.
they're
I can-
around
I can-
lunchtime.
I got plenty of likes on that.
My
later.
pictures. I put up pictures around lunchtime and evening and dinner time. That's
Okay,
when I put them up. I don't put them up
can-
early in the morning.
I can say fair enough for that one. I can say fair.
I have. If you
I'll
go
give
look
that.
on my page, if they told you what time, I have never put a picture up earlier than 12.
Tell us about the food pictures.
The food pictures are awesome. People love to see food, especially if it's good food. Okay, if you're at a restaurant and you have a nice plate in front of you with good food on it and you haven't touched it yet, take a picture of that shit. Put it on Instagram.
Why are you
It's gonna get likes.
You
It's
know
gonna
what?
get liked up. Boom, boom,
He's
boom.
not wrong.
I'm not.
He's
Every
not
time
wrong,
I've
but
done
you
it,
know
I've
what?
gotten a lot of likes, but
I don't upload pictures of food just because. No offense to you guys.
Go ahead.
I find it lame. I find it absolutely lame. Only a couple times have I done it, and one time it was because my granny made me a pie for my birthday. A freaking pie! She made me an
Shit.
apple pie, and I was
I
like,
would
you
never
gotta
put-
share this.
you've never put B-dubs on Instagram?
No, why would I do that?
Because it's B-dubs. That's
Dude,
special.
it'll get your likes up. I'm telling you guys.
I mean,
But
if,
my
if,
question
if I
to you,
take a
though-
picture of me with my B-dubs,
My question to you, though, Drew, is are you putting up the food pictures because you like the food, or is it because it's
you
part of
want-
your strategy and
you
you think
want
it'll get
people to like
followers?
your food.
both. I will admit that in the past it wasn't at Texas Roadhouse because Texas Roadhouse is awesome. I've never had a bad plate at Texas Roadhouse.
I can agree with that.
But I have been at a restaurant and taken a picture before I've eaten because you have to take it before you eat. You can't
Of course,
send them
yeah.
a picture of them half-eaten food. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Unless it's all gun and you're like snapping that and you're like, I've just smashed this or something like that.
Or you're like, oh, I feel so fat.
Yeah, that's
oh my
when you
God.
can do that. But you have to take the picture before.
Texas
you eat
Roadhouse
it.
is life.
Texas Roadhouse is amazing. Gosh, I love Texas Roadhouse.
I haven't had Texas Roadhouse in a while.
That's good.
I couldn't go a month
It's
without
good
Texas
news.
Roadhouse. I couldn't do it.
I can't go a month without B-dubs. That's
But
all
yeah,
right.
like I'm saying, basically, yeah, Cody and Dakota, they're not in the Instagram game yet.
Are you in the Instagram game? Let
Join
us
up.
My
know.
hands are really cold.
Before we
I got bad
leave,
It's warm in here.
Okay.
we're at the end of the show, but before we leave, we're introducing our new segment, and we want you guys to be a part of it. So,
right.
what we're doing is at the end of every episode now, we're going to take a fan-submitted question, a viewer-submitted question, that you can submit in the comments to any video, because we read every comment, as of now, because we're not gigantic or anything.
And we're only doing one question per episode, so if we don't pick a question, don't feel offended. It's just, it probably wasn't good enough. No, I love you. I'm just kidding.
Well, if your question is stupid, or, no offense, or we feel like we can't give a good enough answer,
Yeah.
we won't answer it on here.
That doesn't mean we didn't see it.
We definitely saw it.
Maybe we'll give it a like.
And if it's, also if it's a question that we feel like we can't have a discussion about, but we still want to answer you, we may answer you in the comments. So go ahead and leave this. This will probably be the only one we do for this week, because Secret of the Trade, we record every episode for the whole week in one day.
How could you?
So we don't have
He's not
any more questions right now. I don't think. I'll look through the comments. Maybe we can find some. But starting next week for sure, we'll be doing this at the end of every episode. Not a sponsor. So please leave your questions. It doesn't have to be anime or gaming related, but it would be helpful if it was, though it does not have to be. So what's the first question? And we will feature the name of your channel as well. So.
All right. So the first question ever is from Bunbury Twins. Follow them on YouTube. Go hit subscribe.
Bunbury Twins.
Go hit subscribe.
Twins.
I like the name.
And
Buns and berries.
the twins say...
Berries and buns.
They say, hey guys, question. How do you make sure you don't come off as, fangirling and fanboying when meeting someone you really admire? I know personally for me...
Like the first day I met Drew.
I try not to fangirl and try to come off as normal. There was quotation marks there. And this is in parentheses. Oh wait, as normal as possible when asking someone.
Why do
like
they
a voice
sound so
actor.
Valley Girl?
Because come off as fangirling. They wrote it like
Come
that.
on, man.
All right, what's the question?
All right, so say voice actor asking them for a picture when I meet someone I really admire, but to approach them and not be like the typical fan. Do you guys try to keep it cool, or do you total fanboy and not really care since almost everyone is acting that way? Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Okay.
Coda.
I'm a total fanboy. So, I think I've told this story before about how I met Doug Walker from
You did.
Nostalgia Critic. He came in and I was internally freaking out. I was like, oh my god, he's right there. Oh my god, oh. And we bumped elbows and I peed my pants. I didn't really. But I really kept it internal and did try to stay normal, but on the inside I was really freaking out. It just depends on who that person is and how much you like them.
I agree with that.
Say, I've seen him enough times when I see Todd now, like Todd Habercorn at a con. At this point, when I first saw him, I'd be like, oh my god, it's Todd! He's right there! Ah! But now, I see him, I was like, oh, hey, it's Todd! There, yeah, look, let's go say hi, maybe. And then we'll go about our day. So it really just depends on who you see and who you like. Were they asking for... I wasn't really paying attention as I read it. Were they...
The tip... They wanted a tip on how not to fanboy.
How not to fangirl. Just like you said, just keep it cool as much as you can, and
Breathe.
They understand that you are a fan. That's what you gotta realize about these people is they know that in a non-conceited way, they know that they're popular for a reason. And if you go up and you're freaking out about it, they're probably used to it because they know people.
They're very used to it, I'm sure.
They know people like them, but you can go up and just breathe and here's Vic Mignogna. Here's Monica Rial. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna meet him.
Let's move on to somebody else. We've been talking for a while. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just checking the timer. You've been talking for 3 minutes.
I've not been talking for 3 minutes.
I was watching the timer.
Anyway,
not
all right,
the
we'll jump
answer.
to my opinion. I think,
But no, what Dakota's saying is very true. Very good advice. I didn't mean to cut him off. I know I look like
You
a
do
huge
that a
jerk.
lot.
Sorry, I'm the Jose here. I like to try and keep things on time and on track. That if you don't understand that reference, it's a Nintendo voice chat reference. Okay, Drew, go ahead.
I think that fangirling. I
Or
don't think it's
fanboy.
I don't think it's a big deal. If you're huge and you want to freak out when you see them, like Dakota said, they know that they're that's what they're there for. They're there for the fans. So I mean, if you freak out, I don't think it's crazy to freak out.
Do you?
When I first met Vic Mignogna,
I remember.
I
when
was like
first met
this.
Jittery.
Okay? It's fine. I mean, as long as you're not trying to grope them or something, I think
Yeah.
it's fine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just obviously when you go to that convention, you know they're going to be there. So just prepare yourself to see them. Just know, hey, I'm going to see this person. I'm going to try not to freak out.
Yeah. Okay, I would say that I agree with everything they said. I don't personally freak out ever. Really, the only time I ever fanboyed was with Vic Mignogna, and I don't know why. Because I don't fanboy over. Actually, I've honestly never fanboyed over anybody I've met at an anime convention other than Vic Mignogna, and I don't know why it happened. It was so weird. I was like, oh my god, I don't know what to say.
You heard my story. Heard my story about the hug.
Yeah, he just, I don't know, he gives off this vibe. But I do want to say this, and I don't want to come off as braggy or annoying with this, but recently, the last few cons, I have experienced the other end of this with fans coming up to me. And I will say, a good 95% of them are unbelievably nervous. Like, you can tell. Like, I've seen shaking and, like, stutters in their voice. Like, they're clearly nervous to speak to me. And to what I want to say to you guys is...
You've got a story time about this, don't you? Or you mentioned this in one of your videos.
I don't think I put it out. I don't think I put the story time about it out yet.
No.
But all I want to say about this is breathe. Understand that the people you're meeting are just people. Like us, the three of us, we're just freaking people. Like, literally, it seems insane to me to think that people come up to me and are, like, shaking and breathing heavy to meet me because I'm just a normal dude. And that's how all the people you're meeting are. Mm-hmm. Even though just because they're in the public eye, they're still just like everyday people. They're like you and me.
You get I've heard, like, big A-list actors that think like that. Like really? You want to get a picture with me?
Yeah.
Chris Hardwick, the Nerdist, he's like that. He's still to this day does not believe he's famous.
No. And so, all I would say is just breathe, understand that they're people, and that, honestly, this is going to sound bad, but you're going to freak them out more if you fanboy at them than if you're just chill and cool. So if you're worried about meeting them and you're worried about freaking them out, just don't fanboy because that's going to make you freak them out more.
Don't fanboy until they walk away. Then
yeah.
You can that's what I did that's what I did. Like, bump.
Yeah, then when you meet your friends, you're like,
oh, no! I did it! We bumped out the way! It was great!
I met him, and like, yeah. But not while you're meeting him. Don't be
I looked in Jared Leto's eyes!
Just go up and be like, it's an honor to meet you. I love your work. Can I get a picture? Don't go up and be like, oh my god, I love you so much in this. Like, you made me cry. You changed my life. Well, you can maybe say that if they really did change your life, but just be chill.
I did that with Jason Mewes.
So that's pretty much it for our show today. We didn't tell Drew what we do at the end, but maybe he's seen the show. Be nerdy. Or stay nerdy. Be nerdy.
1UP.
Hey, stay nerdy. Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to watch yesterday's video, click right here in the center of the screen.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And read the description to find our other channels, plus our Twitch and more.
Nice, bro.
You should keep that in.